Hello children, welcome to your science class. As you all know, now we are learning chapter 12, Electricity and Circuits of your NCERT science textbook. I hope all of you are following the chapter very well till now. Children, remember, unlike other chapters, in this chapter, the activities we learn and understand about this concept without proper guidance is little dangerous. So understand them through the narration in these situations. And I am reminding again, it is a caution that experimentation with electricity is dangerous. In this chapter, till now, we have seen a brief introduction and we have learned the concept of an electric cell in the previous class. So in the introduction, we learned why electricity is important to us and various purposes of electricity uses. Like discussed in the previous class, we learned about the external features and internal features of an electric cell, and we have also learned about the description of a torch bulb. In today's class, we will be learning about how a bulb lights up when connected to an electric cell. To understand how a bulb lights up when connected to an electric cell, we have to learn what all are included to complete this task and how you will connect them. What other possible connections of this bulb and electric cell lead to? Will all the connection types will light the bulb, or there is only one proper connection type to light the bulb? We will try to get answers to all these questions by learning through a small activity. As warned earlier in the beginning of the class, the concept of electricity and its experimentation need proper guidance in person, or it leads to dangerous consequences. Just listen and understand this concept. To light up a bulb connected to an electric cell, first we need 4 lengths of electric wires with differently colored plastic coverings. Plastic coverings are usually used to cover the electric wires because plastic is an insulator which do not allow electricity to pass through it to other substances. And second, we have to remove a little of this plastic covering from each of the wires at their ends, as you can see in the image. Why? Because removal of little plastic covering of the wires will expose them, which will be easier to connect the ends to the cell and the bulb. In the next step, we fix the exposed parts of the 2 wires first to an electric cell and the other 2 wires to the bulb which we want to light up. As you can see in the figure, we will arrange the wires to the electric cell and to the bulb in this manner. So to usually connect the wires to the electric cell or to the bulb, we have to use some insulators. Like we discussed, insulators means which do not pass the flow of current through them. And these insulators hold the wires to the bulb and the electric cell. For that purpose, we use a tape to stick the wire to the bulb, and it is called an insulating tape. It is commonly used by electricians. And we use the rubber bands or tape to fix the wires to the cell. electric cell. Now what we will do is we connect these wires fixed to the bulb with the wires that are attached to the cell in 6 different ways. Here in the image you can see the 6 different ways of the electric cell and the bulb connected to each other. So here we see the arrangement of electric cell with bulb in images A, B, C, D, E and F. And each arrangement, the connection is seen in a different way, in a different type. If you observe the arrangements carefully, in which of these arrangements can you see whether the bulb is glowing or not? Observe the image very carefully. Here, look properly at the connections between the electric cell and the bulb so carefully and write down in your notebook that in which arrangement type does the bulb is glowing. If you have discovered in which arrangements does the bulb glow, look at their arrangements, how their wires are connected, and then compare the arrangements of the wires of the electric cell and the bulb where the bulb is glowing with those of the arrangements in which the bulb does not glow. And also observe carefully and try to analyze the reason why the bulb does not glow in other type of arrangements. So here you see in the image where the wires, the 4 wires attached to the electric cell and the bulb are connected in 6 different ways. And you can see in some ways the bulb is glowing. It is in the image A and image F. That is type A and type F, the bulb glows. And in the rest types, the bulb is not glowing. Can you observe the image properly and find why the bulb does not glows? Here is one of the arrangement where the electric cell and the bulb are connected in such a way that the bulb glows. So that this is type A. Now take a small pencil, try to draw the arrangement in your notebook exactly. Keep the tip of your pencil on the wire near one terminal of the electric cell, and for that arrangement, move your pencil along the wire connection all the way to the bulb from the electric cell, and then from the other terminal of the bulb which you have drawn, move along the other wire connected back to the cell. Notice the same for other arrangements of the electric cell and the bulb also, for other types also. Observe the differences among the arrangements. Like we just asked you to analyze why the bulb is not glowing in this type of arrangements, you will get the answer now. After observing all the 6 types of arrangements, we learned that to make a bulb glow using an electric cell, we need a wire which is to be connected from one terminal of the cell to one terminal of the bulb. Similarly, the other terminal of the cell must be connected to the second terminal of the bulb with the other wires. So we also observe that the bulb glows when individual terminals of the cell are connected to the individual terminals of the bulb. So in the similar way, if it is the observation for those arrangements where the bulb is glowing, here you can see that the bulb will not glow in case the above discussed arrangement is not followed and if the connections are not made properly. So if either the complete connection is not there or one terminal of the cell is connected to different terminals of the bulb does not glow. That is the observation for the activity we have learned just now. And from this activity, we also learned that the bulb glows only when the arrangement is in a complete closed electric circuit. As you see in the images, we have to learn about this electric circuit in detail. So in the next class, we will be discussing about this electric circuit. Thank you, children.